I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome to the next episode of the Gloucester Gamble. Thank you for joining me in episode 1. If you haven't watched that yet, do go back and have a little look. I might even try and stick a link. Where shall I stick a link? I'll stick a link over there, and you can have a little look at that and see what you think. I've literally only played one game of the season so far, and I thought, you know what, I want to crack straight on and play the next game of the season and put that on video as well. Like, if you saw it without giving anything away because of what happened, you know, before. Actually, you can probably see it on the screen already. Brilliant. But as you can see, I did win. But what a game that was. And as you can see it up here as well, 4-3, 1-4-3. Okay, I've given the game away. So there's no getting anything past you guys, is there? You know everything. But here they are. I won 4-3. Great start to the season. And my next game is against Corby. Corby in the league, in their first game, they did win as well against Curzon Ashton 2-1. So they are basically right next to me in the league. Obviously, it's only one game played, so, you know, oh well. But as you can see here, everyone else has played their second game. I haven't played my second game yet, so we'll see how we go. Now, one of my reflections from that first game was how poor, really, my defence is. I really haven't got any full-on decent, you know, really high-quality defenders, really. I think my midfield was looking good in that last game. Obi Onaruo, you know what? I said it wrong in the last video as well. Obi Onaruo. And he scored 2 goals for me in that first game. I'm like, absolute hero. What a great start to his campaign. But my defence was looking weak. So Spencer Hamilton, Sam Avery, Billy Jones and Jack Mills, they're my 4 backs at the moment. But you can see here, particularly the Spencer Hamilton guy, he's got such low star rating. He's not really worth anything. His fitness is low as well. So he's actually going to come off this game. But my problem is I'm just really short on centre-backs. And all my other defenders literally just play on the left or the right. So what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm going to try it out anyway, and this could be a bad move, but I'm putting this guy here, Tom Webb. I'm going to move him into a defensive midfield position until I can get some more players. So what I'm going to do, just go to the tactics here, just put Webb just behind the backs there, and we'll see how this plays out. So that means we've got kind of, you know, 2 wide. We've got Sam Avery on his own in the middle there. In honesty, I think it's a bit ropey even looking at it. But I think I don't really have a choice yet. I tried bidding for a whole bunch of players, trying to get some loans in, trying to get some, you know, some decent, maybe even a signing for free. And you go onto the scouting, and I've got here, these are the sort of older, well, not necessarily older, most of them are quite young actually, but they've got national standard in terms of their quality defenders, but all of them either play on the left or the right, they're not in the centre. I then had a little check of loan players who play in defence who would be willing to come to me, and that was like a really poor list as well. Like, they just weren't good quality defenders. So I'm at a bit of a loss. I think my next step will probably be to go, right, let's get just any central defenders, because as you can see, I haven't even got many. Let me just have a little look. If I filter this, go under 21s and the under 18s, let's just keep the defenders in here. And you won't see this, but I'm just going to select the central. You won't see it, but it'll be behind the video at the bottom right of your screen there. I'll select central there from all of my teams, and I have got, here you go, that's what I've got. Which just isn't good enough, really, is it? I've got this guy here who is a midfield centre defender. He can pretty much play anywhere, but you can see his central defence there is competent. Mike Green, I'm not. I'm hesitant to use him. I'll tell you what. Maybe I should stick him in the subs. No, what do I think? Should I stick him in the subs? Yeah, let's stick him on the subs bench as a backup in defensive centre if we need to. But you can see here Hamilton, Walter Greenwood and Haswell, all young players, not up to too much at the moment. Walter Greenwood is worth 700 though, which isn't so bad, and he's accomplished as a centre-back, but his stats just aren't very high, are they? So that's what I'm really struggling with at the moment. Struggling with that. But what we'll do is we'll crack on with this game against Corby, shall we, and see how we get on. This is my team for this. Let me just filter out. Let me just filter back all the players that we need to have filtered on again. Offside. Okay, there you go. Right, so here's my squad for this first game. I've got up front, I've got Obi on a row, I've got Smith, in Jonty Smith in the sort of attacking mid-centre. I haven't changed much since the last game. Billy Carter on the left wing there. We've got Kaka Dembele, two of my lone players on the wings there. In the central mid, we've got George Miller, who I didn't expect much from, but he had a cracking game and scored our first goal in that last major game, which I was like, come on, mate. We got Joe Hanks, also in centre mid, playing as a central midfielder there. Good. We got Tom Webb, as I just said, brought him onto defensive midfielder. And then at the back, we got Billy Jones, the captain, Sam Avery in the centre, and Jack Mills in the right back. And then in goal, we've got Jasbir Singh, who just joined for us before I took over management of him, of the club. And he's not a bad goalkeeper. He obviously let in 3 goals though in the second half of that last game. So I really want to avoid that. So what I'm doing, I'm taking my defence slightly deeper. I think they played deeper last time, which was just a bit too silly, really. I might get them to retain possession. And they're going to be working the ball into the box, using these flanks, going wide as much as possible. It really worked with Carter and Dembele last time, and it's my favourite tactic at the moment, is that going wide on that setting. So let's see how we do. Yep, so we know match sharpness isn't too high at the moment, and it's not too great, but this is a low league side, and they have not that much time of training and things like that. One of the things I've done is I actually, at the beginning of this, I handed over the training to my assistant manager. However, particularly now I'm beginning to see the gaps in the side, I'm beginning to go, actually, I need that guy to be in defensive centre, and I need that one there, and this sort of thing. And so I'm thinking of taking the reins of the training once again to see what I can do with it. Just because I think I'm going to need to retrain some of my players to play in more positions. That sounds like a kind of a good idea to do, to be able to to particularly get more and more players who can play in more positions. Like at this level, obviously I'm not going to be able to afford to get too many specialised players. So in a way, when I'm thinking about it, I think to myself, it does make sense, doesn't it, to go, right, let's get players who can play in multiple positions, because then I can swap them around if players get injured, or things aren't going well, you can try different things out. That's my thinking anyway. So pick up where they went off. You expected to pick them where pick up where you lost last time out. Only one of them is interested by that, but let's tell him that I can believe in them, that I can make a difference, that they can change the world, that they can achieve anything if they set their mind to it. Like a true inspirational talk, and they couldn't care less. Great, good, great. Okay, we've gone flexible. Let's see if that works. I'll start flexible and see how we go. Let's start this game. Come on, boys. Come on, heroes. I'm up for this. I'm ready for this. Okay, it is 0-0. Corby, we're at Corby today. Corby are at the same place in the league as I am. I don't know too much about the Corby squad, to be honest. Honestly, I was chatting so much I didn't even really look at their tactic. That's probably a bad move from me there, but we'll see how it pans out. We'll see how the game pans out. 5 minutes in, I'd already scored about 2 goals by this point in the last game. So obviously this is going to be different already. But it looks like we've got a bit of possession going on here, so that's not a bad start. Possession is a start. You've got to start with the ball in order to score goals, haven't you? So we'll see what happens. Okay, so my plan, just to let you know, if you are new to the channel, is I play this save, Gloucester Gamble. I'm going to be trying to release 4 or 5 videos a week. I think I can do 5. This last crazy week has just been a bit crazy, so I haven't managed to do that, unfortunately. So sorry. I'm really sorry, but I would love to hear your comments on how things are going, any advice you've got for me and what I could change. Are there players that I'm playing that you think, what are they doing? Meanwhile, Weir Daly is on the attack. Fusco sprays out wide to Carruthers. Great challenge from Sam Avery. Yes, boy. And there's Obi Onaruo, my star striker. I've only played 1 game with him, but I'm calling him my star striker already. Here's Dembele, Mills. This is a long highlight that I thought was their highlight, but looks like it could be our highlight here. Joe Hanks plays it back to Webb. Here's Jonty Smith. He's playing well for me. He's coming back quite deep, which I quite like. Here's Mills. Oh, and he's had the... Oh, I had it cut out. Oh, my goodness, and it's turning into theirs. Oh, and we lost the ball, and we were made to pay for it. That is poor. That is really poor. Such a shame. Are we marking this guy, this fella? This fella, what's he? Weird Daly. I don't know if we're marking him or closing him down. Look at that. Look at this. All the space in the world he had. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So we're going to. We're not going flexible. I don't want. That's what on earth was that? Did you see that throw? Oh my goodness! If they score from then, number 5, I'm going to find out who number 5 is, and I'm going to be well aggy at him because that was awful. We've got to mark this guy, Carruthers. He's all his own on the right, all on his own. Dear me, Jack Mills is our right back. He's looking nervous, quite rightly so, because he's probably playing toilet at the moment. 6.6. Oh, now look, they're getting all the possession now, and they're getting loads more chances. Oh dear, Weird Daly. It's a corner. See this defence; they're all over the place at the moment. All right, I'm thinking what I might need to do is to bring them back. Instructions. Let's go deeper. Yeah, they are tight marking them. But maybe we shouldn't be tight marking them. Maybe they should be sitting back. But here's Hanks. Dembele on the right. It's not as wide as I kind of want him to be, and it seems that they've got their markers out wide. Here's Smith! Jonty Smith! Oh! Defectable clear, and it's gone off for a corner. Yeah, I wonder whether they're playing quite wide themselves, and so they're just, cancelling out our width. I'll have a look at half-time. I think 25 minutes. We're not doing too bad. It's only 1-0, but I'll have a look at half-time, see what's going on. Here's Carter. Throws it into Jonty Smith. George Miller on the edge of the box. Joe Hanks, edge of the box. Oh, I thought he was going to have a shot then. Webb sprays it wide to Jones. Plays it back into Webb. See, our play is... I'm wanting them to use a bit more width, and they're just not really at the moment. They're all gathered in the middle. Oh, and here's Weird Daly on his own again. Crikey. Right, team talk here. Passionate. Need them to tighten up. Concentrate. And where's my other centre back? Oh no, that's it, isn't it? Sam. Of course, because I've got this defensive midfielder who's pushing up so much. I forgot about that. Oh dear, yeah, maybe. Oh, of course. So maybe if I get rid of that defensive midfielder, put in that sort of second central defender, because that defensive midfielder's pushing up so much that he's just leaving all the space, and he's just Sam Avery on his own here. That's probably what's going on. Okay, so in honesty, then fair play that they're only 1-0 down with all that space in the defence. Either that or I bring in the 2 wide defenders and make them more central. But I'm not sure whether Jack Mills and Billy Jones can come in that far centre. Well done. Well done, boys. Okay, maybe, you know what, maybe I should make a difference now. We'll see what happens after this highlight. Is Carruthers with the corner. Cleared out by Joe Hanks. Well done, son. See, Weird Daly, he's got all the time in the world, all for all of it at the moment. Let's just get to half-time. We'll wait till half-time. Sam Avery, see, he's 6.8. He's actually having a really good game. So that shows he's doing okay. Sam Avery's doing well. But, right, let's reassure them they're doing fine. They can still win tonight. I think we can still do this. I'm just got a feeling about this that we can still do this evening. So, right, let's move some of this around. We're going Avery there. We're going to move Webb back to there. How is Webb playing? He's got a 6.60. Not too great. Let's Tony Capaldi. This is my new signing. The one signing I have been able to make. Tony Capaldi, older guy, is a left back. He's nothing too fancy, but I thought I'd bring him in for something. Here's Mike Green. I think this is the guy. Yeah, you can see that he can sort of play in a variety of positions. 30 years old. He's older. He's bravery, leadership 11, teamwork, work rate. He's going to work hard for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring him on and we're going to take Tom Webb off. Now, obviously Mike Green is going to show that he's not too great, but let's put him as a stopper, and at least then he can, we've got a bit more kind of solidity. Is that a word? Solidity? Is solidity a word? I'll take it. I'll take it as a word. Defend, yeah. Okay, right. I think this could change some things now. This might change some things. We're going to stay standard. We're going to not push them back. So, we are going to keep them deep. We'll keep them deep because there was still that quite a big space ahead, between the striker and the final defender. When Weir Daly scored that goal, it was like crazy, mate. Crazy. Okay, second half. This is it now. We're going to come back at this with full aggression. Well, not aggression. I don't want to get red cards and stuff, but this is where it all changes, my friends. This is where it all changes. You watch the superb management of this team come into play. 50th minute in, we're getting some slightly tired faces out there. I'll probably look to bring off a player or two in a minute. Is their keeper, pumps it up the field. Can we get ahead on it, boys? Come on. You've got to get to the ball before them. They're on the attack a little bit here. Oh, good. I flipping hate those goals. Oh, come on. Do you know what I mean? Oh, mate. Yeah, well done for you, mate. Whatever. Like, there's no way he was shooting that. No way. Wah. Okay. Skip that. Right. Come on, boys. We're going to have to make some change now. We are going to push forward a bit. We're going to start taking control of this game. We're going to look to make some changes. Who's not having a good game? See, Billy Carter on the left wing there's not having a great game. Neither winger is really. But the thing is, we haven't really got. This is the thing. We just haven't got the. We haven't got any other wingers out on this in the back there. Oh, I don't trust any of them to bring them out. So instead, I'm going to have to just take off those that are looking tired. 6.4, George Miller's not doing too great. Let's bring on Connolly, see if Connolly can do much here. Obi's not scored yet. Joe Parker is my sort of second go-to striker, and he's actually my coaches have said that he's going to be amazing, but I haven't sort of seen him. He scored a goal in pre-season, but that was about it really. So I'm not, my heart's not set on him yet, but we'll see what happens. 55th minute, come on, we're going to start pushing forward a little bit. Let's just start, see if I can push this team forward. Come on, push forward, come on. And then what I think I might do is get that defence to stop going so deep. Just go normal. I think that just pushing them up a little bit. Maybe they've been struggling to either mark or be too far back. It's kind of almost conflicting, isn't it? Drop deep, but mark them. So if their strikers aren't that deep, then they've kind of got that sort of mixture of messages coming at them. So maybe it was that, or maybe they're just rubbish and they need to sort themselves out, or maybe I'm rubbish and I need to sort myself out. That's a good question. Oh, all good. Alright, come on. We need to come on, let's start doing some stuff. Let's go much higher tempo. Let's not go so wide. Let's go balanced. Let's see what happens. Here we go. John T. Smith on the attack. Carter. Tuta Onoruo. Oh, it's Joe Hanks. Oh, their defender got in the way. Here's the corner from Billy Jones. Yes! Yeah, come on, Mike Green. He's come on. First ever goal for Gloucester City. Yes, we're back in for a shout. Make some changes there. Yeah, come on. This is good now. Oh, yes, straight from the corner. This is it. This is it now. Come on. Things can change now. 20 minutes to go. We've got one back. Right, let's see what happens in the next couple of minutes in gameplay. If we have another attack early, there is a very big chance we can do well now. Come on. Okay, I'm going to take off Onarua and I'm going to put Joe Parker on. And I'm going to give him a talking to saying I think he can make the difference today. Oh, it's always that seamed in deep thought, isn't it? These footballers, they think too much. And you'll never hear that sentence ever said ever again about anybody who plays football professionally. But I just said it just there, so there you go. Alright. Let's start attacking. Let's push forward now, boys. We can make a difference. Come on. Oh, I'm so pleased. Mike Green coming on his debut and scoring. What a hero. What a legend. That's what I love, that when you have a player and you're not expecting anything from them, and then they come in and they do that, and you're like, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Although, come on, let's just pause it here. 82 minutes. Push forward. '84th minute. We are getting a lot more of the possession at the moment. We're pushing them, and it's taking my place more in their bit of the game, more their half. 87th minute. Come on. Okay, let's pause it again. We're just going to encourage them with this last little bit. Come on. I think we've probably lost it, unless there's a last minute ditch thing that can happen here. 3 minutes to go. It's a shame. Look at how tired my players are, all in their 50% there. 50, Jack Mills, Avery, Hanks, Dembele, Smith and Carter, all in the 50%. Looks like this is it. Kick out from the keeper, and that's probably the end of the game. Oh well. Lost 2-1. But you know what? We put up a bit of a fight. It was a bit. We put up a good fight. Don't look back and be worried. Good. I'm glad they're gaining a bit of confidence from that. I think 2-0 down. It was probably my fault in terms of the tactic in that play in that game. Actually, look, 56% of the possession. We had 12 shots, which is roughly similar to them. We didn't have as many shots on target. That's a bit of an issue. It's gutting to lose, but it's hard to tell at this sort of stage in the season, So here we are 12th in the league. 2 games in, and our next game will be against Stalybridge. So I might play a few games. I might even go onto Twitch and stream a little bit at some point with some more of this save. But we'll come back soon for the next episode of A Gloucester Gamble. Any thoughts that you've had in terms of where I can improve stuff? As I said, I'm trying to improve the defence a little bit more, but maybe it's something in my tactic. Do you see this tactic here and think, that looks a bit dodgy to me, that doesn't look too great, why don't you try this, that or the other? I think I might go against this whole defensive midfielder thing here. I think there's too much space at the back, but things to think about, things to consider. But anyway, I am the worst football manager ever. You can check me out on Twitter at worstfmanager, or check me out on Twitch, worst football manager ever. But thanks for joining me today. Do hit the like button, do subscribe if you're not already subscribing, if you want to keep up to date with these videos. But for now, I'll see you till next time. So I'll see you later.